In this day and age where everybody shoots threes, how hard is it to stick to a game plan to score in the paint and try to stay away from a three or earlier on?
I feel like last game, second half, I caught a flow and started seeing how they're guarding me, where I could score from, and I watched the film a little bit and came out here and tried to do the same thing and attack those spots and get to my spots and elevate. And that's what I did. We were knocking them down, and then for the threes, I feel like getting in the paint is first option always, and then the space for the three will be even more open. So we just try to preach that as much as possible.
Chris? Yeah, I think we try to take the best available shot. Sometimes it's, a paint shot. Sometimes a kick-out three. I think Evan did a great job tonight of screening, mixing up his roles. He hit the three in the first half. It kind of opened everything up a little bit too. So it'll be important for us to, mix it up a little bit this series.
Chris?
For either one of you guys, it's been about a month since Boston has been held below the 100-point mark. It's the first time in the playoffs any team has done that to them. How did you guys do it?
I feel like just keeping them off the three-point line, trying to close out hard. I feel like first game, some guys made some tough shots, and they were knocking down the three, and that gives them a scoring boost for sure. And I feel like this game we really focused on trying to close out hard and not let them get easy threes, and I feel like that really helped us.
Is closing out hard, is that like out of the ordinary for your defensive principles? Was it a point of emphasis? Was it an adjustment schematically or anything like that?
I think it was just an adjustment because Orlando was so different than Boston. And obviously we went 7 games with them. And then to go, I think, 48 hours after that game 7 to playing these guys who are totally different, I think that was kind of the biggest adjustment for us. But watching the film, and kind of just getting into the series, I think just getting them off the three-point line obviously is going to be a huge point of emphasis.
Why is it that you guys seem to follow your roughest losses or toughest stretches with your top level of play?
I think we're a team who handles adversity really well. We know that, you're not going to play your best game every single game. It's how you bounce back from it. And I think we've been a team who've bounced back all season long. And we're excited to go back to Cleveland, get the series back at home.
Donovan's talked about not getting too high or too low during a series. I'm sure the message after a 25-point loss was, do not get too low. How do you not get, or how do you remain even-keeled after this win?
Like you said, we faced adversity all year, and even last playoffs. It's one game, so we were down, got beat by 20 points or more in last playoffs, and we still got past that series. So it's just one game. We just take it game by game and try to come out with wins.
What's up, fellas? What did you guys see from Donovan tonight in the second half, and just how he was able to, go off at the end of the game?
I told Don during the game, I think he did a great job of allowing everyone to get going early in the first half. And he did a great job of picking his spots in the second half and being the great player that he is. But I think that was all opened up with him sometimes just getting off the ball, letting it play second side, letting guys get downhill. And I think it just opened it up for him when he wanted to pick his spots and just be Donovan Mitchell. And it was huge for us tonight.
Evan, sorry.
Yeah, just one quick follow-up. What makes Donovan so dangerous off the ball, being able to move without the ball and get open?
I feel like his gravity, guys aren't going to really help off him because they know he can shoot the ball, and so that just opens up the paint for everyone else. And our pick and roll is second side, and Max is a shooter as well. It just spreads the floor out, gets our spacing right, and it just makes it easier for us.
Cass?
Evan, playoff career high tonight. Obviously, through the playoffs, there's growth, but how would you kind of sum up the lessons you've learned that brought you to your playoff career high tonight?
You just got to keep playing the game throughout the whole entire game. Keep going at it. Things are going to get hard sometimes. Things are going to fall sometimes. You got to just keep going. I feel like my teammates do a good job of keeping my head up and keeping my level head, and everyone building that team camaraderie. And overall, it's just like I said earlier, just keep going throughout the whole entire game.
Tim.
Evan, Max just gave you a bunch of credit for helping get the team going after the slow start. Obviously, you got off to a great start to get 10-12 in the first quarter, 15 in the first half. What allowed you to get off to that kind of hot start, and how did you feel the group kind of get going after you guys were down 9 early and called that timeout?
Like I said, I feel like last game I caught a flow a little late in the game and saw how they were playing me, and I feel like this game they played me very similarly. So I was just attacking those spots and getting to my spots and shooting the shots I knew they were probably going to give me, and it was just knocking them down. So I was just trying to stay aggressive throughout the whole game.
Joe G.
Evan, you were 5 of 5 in the fourth quarter. You mentioned this a little bit earlier. You were 5 of 5 in the fourth quarter in game one. How much what you saw in that fourth and your performance did you carry over into tonight?
A lot of it. Definitely watched the film, saw what they were doing throughout the whole first game, and just trying to make that adjustment. Like I said earlier, Orlando is definitely a different team, and Boston plays this way differently. So trying to adjust to that for the first game, and I feel like I did a good job this game.
And Caris, we heard you mention it on the way down here. What do you expect Cleveland to be like going up 1-1?
Loud, raucous. I think we're all looking forward to going back to Cleveland. They did a great job in the Orlando series, and I know it'll be great this series as well. So we're looking forward to going back home.
Last one, Chris, in the middle. Joe G's got that.
Caris, in the first game, you guys were 13 of 17 at the rim, and then you were 15 of 20 in the first half at the rim, and you had a great percentage by the end of the game. What did you see coming into this series that made you feel like attacking the paint would be advantageous for you guys?
I think they start the game off with Horford as their 5. He's their, sole rim protector in that unit. And then they have Cornette in the second unit, and then after that, it's just those two. And I think we did a great job tonight of seeking out the mismatches. Evan did a great job of punishing switches. And then when Horford was on me or other guards, I think we did a great job of just beating them and finishing at the rim. So I